Let's see how well this stupid thing records. Oh god. Okay, so explanation about the engine mishap yesterday. So we're all like, it's not gonna start, and god, it's cold. It's not gonna start. What's going on? Well, maybe it's a fouled spark plug. And then we were like, we could have put the valves too tight, and that would ruin the seal. Also, I hate my face today. And so like that could have ruined the seal. So we took it apart, and we're trying to find top dead center. We're like, it's full of gas. So we emptied the gas out. Then we went to pull it to find top dead center again, and we're all looking inside of the spark plug hole, and then whoosh. Me and Tristan, we all get covered in gas, right? Anyway, so we all get covered in gas, so now we're all like, oh shit, I hope Mark didn't see that, because Mark's the instructor. I'm trying to move around a lot, because it's freaking cold. So we're like, I hope Mark didn't see that. And so then we go on and we go and mop up all the gasoline and stuff. In the meantime, me and Tristan are like soaked in gasoline right now. Like I got up my nose and he swallowed some and shit, and it was I tasted it too, and it was disgusting. And so I ended up smelling gasoline. I'm still smelling it right now, to be honest. I'm dizzy, but that's unrelated. This truck has an exhaust leak. But so that was happening. And so then we were like, okay, it's fine. So then we went to try to find top dead center again. And then freaking Kobe gets it in his eye. So after he gets it to his eye, then I have to go lead him outside to the eye wash station, because for some reason, some dumbass decided, how should I design the auto shop where people are constantly under vehicles and working on engines where they could get covered in flammable materials that also give you chemical burns? I know, I'll put the freaking eye and body wash outside. That's a smart idea. So in the meantime, it's like 35 degrees outside because it's morning still. So we go out there and I flip the switch, and then I go and turn on the eye wash, and just this brown mucky water comes out, and it's so disgusting because it hadn't been used all Christmas break. And so then you just have like a line of 5 people waiting to like wash themselves off with gasoline. And it was so cold. And I actually got a few chemical burns on my legs because I did not fully get the gasoline off. That was totally my fault. So after we got all washed off and stuff, then we're all like, okay. It's fine now. So we got a new spark plug that wasn't fouled. We made sure the engine wasn't flooded because all the gasoline had ended up on us. And so then we put the engine back together. We made sure the valves were adjusted right this time. We actually chose a little bit on the loose side just so that they made a good seal instead of actual good action, is what we preferred, so that the engine actually runs so we could pass the lab. So now the spacer for the carburetor is plastic. It's like this thick, and it had a crack in it, and that allowed air to get in. At the same time, we found out that the previous people that had worked on the engine that rebuilt the carburetor did not put in jets, which is why it kept flooding so easily. So the jets like are little tiny streams, but instead it's just dumping gas in, right? So when we get a good spark plug in there and we finally get it to run, well, it's dumping way too much gas in there, and then it's sucking in all this air, and you cut the throttle and nothing's happening because it's still sucking in more air. So you can imagine what happened after that. So now we have a runaway 4-stroke gasoline engine, 1 cylinder. It's really hard to get a gasoline engine to run away. A diesel is easy. You get a stock injector and it just goes and goes and goes and goes, and it won't stop. But a gasoline engine, to get a gasoline engine to run away is really hard because you need tremendous amounts of fuel and air. And we managed that on accident. So it ran away, and we were holding it to the ground because we had to test it outside. And so we're holding it to the ground best we can, but it's wobbling and shaking away and starting to run away. Literally and figuratively, the engine is running way too fast. And so then the little springs and stuff on the linkages for the throttle and fuel linkage are flying off of it. So we go to cut the fuel, but oh wait, the linkage destroyed itself because the engine is vibrating so hard. And then freaking the valves are like pinging and stuff. So eventually, the thing ran out of gas, or it broke something inside. We didn't take it apart because we ran out of time. But that was the scariest freaking 30 seconds of the day. Briggs & Stratton engines can go really fast, like 12,000 RPM plus. That was terrifying. So if you got a shitty engine in shop class, don't think, oh, I'll work with it. Ask for new parts, because we learned that the hard way.